Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the first possession. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Takes the handoff. It's Luna.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. It's a run to the left. Some hard running there through a tackle.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Janowski. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, no surprise the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's Luna. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Luna. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. And the running back takes the handoff. Muscles past the defender. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. It's a chunk play through the air. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge to the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick dart to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Washington, 0.
Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's an out route. The catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback in a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. He can't stop him. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Shabira. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
221 wing. 221 wing.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Touchdown, Huskies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida 21, Washington 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard game, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Huskies come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least...
Touchdown, Washington, as they put 6 more on the board.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Design quarterback run. Breaks into the clear. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Crosses the 35. Breaking tackles and going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him a third down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a first down.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We get the second half started with the running play. Got the first down and still motoring. He's found some room at the 45. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. What a catch! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Offense facing second and goal. Play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Incompletion sets up a third and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they tack on the extra point.
Washington, 14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The sure hands. It's Shabira. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Cross play to the outside. He breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Using his legs, it's Luna. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And the tailback's got it again. Great cut there. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Take over 1st and 10.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Huskies come to the line to run the hurry out. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Shabira. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Huskies looking to keep this drive rolling.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
The Florida offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Grinding away on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a toss play to the right. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the ground, it's Luna. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. And the Gators are in the red zone. Going with the old counter run here. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of one.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
The back's got it. Powering through the defender. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Washington, 22.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Third down, out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Fleming. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's